Hello and welcome. It's hard to believe that this is the third year that I will be doing my December page turns to share the various art projects that I have worked on through the year. I'm starting this December with the daily collage practice, which began at the very end of 2017 and went through this year. So this is an ordinary graph notebook with collaging front and back. I also embellished the front and back inside covers. I got this idea from Shelley Klemmer, Bloom into Collage, at the end of 2017 as a life book project. So this was the beginning. And my, what fun this has been. As you can see, this notebook is almost completed, but I'm going to declare this complete now. And I'm sure you will be seeing the evolution in the way I perceived this, the way I enjoyed this, the way I made some changes in my concept. Rather simple. Collage added to the page, a little bit of addition of color added here and there. Very pretty, very relaxing pages. The next one was my yellowy green phase, and it's a quiet joy in my studio, and yes, it certainly is. This was a really favorite piece of collage of mine, and as you can see, this is a very simple and enjoyable way to let your muse relax and you relax while working. This is even more pared down. This is almost an Oriental or Zen effect on these pages. Here, for the first time, I used washi, and I certainly had great joy with it, and some of my gelato again. All of these pages are 2 pages glued together. More washi collage bits, only 3 major ones this time, and 1 small leftover cut circle. This one was an error. It's on a single sheet, but it worked out fairly well. Here, I can see that I started to really go for a color theme. Yes, expanding the playground. Doing that by expanding into use of pen for the first time. Gelatos, collage, and now adding some pen. Wow, what colorful pieces. Again, gelato, pen. And this graph background seems to work just beautifully in this situation. This was a very favorite image that I had been saving, and I decided that it needed to be in this journal. Pen again, gelato, the leaves fall in great beauty. Oh my, yes, now I've evolved into using stencils, pen. These are 2 pieces of tissue paper that I applied with Yoo-Hoo glue sticks so that they would not buckle in any way. I don't particularly favor that. I'm going to move this a little bit closer so that you get a little bit better view. Please excuse this. I'm experimenting with light sourcing. And now we're into fall. I seem to be rather, I didn't realize I was, but I seem to be rather attracted if my relaxation collaging will show anything or tell anything about me. It shows that I'm attracted to this color. I really didn't realize how much of it I have used in this book. Embellishing, stenciling with some pen work. And now another change, another variation. A piece of rather rowdy washi, and here, and some larger bits of collage and more of them. A tag that I was gifted with a pretty ribbon, some journaling, this might probably be one of my favorites in this journal. I wanted to see what I could do with black and white and a little bit of gilding, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bits of collage and some black and white washi. Love this page. I really do. And some of my very favorite and 15-year-old Jo Sonja gold acrylic paint. My. An ode to our art and Carol's idea of heaven. Yes. Doing a little bit of practice of my cursive handwriting. My, isn't this one abstract? And yet it isn't. This came from one of my needlepoint magazines, and it's as the focal. This is another one that I had been hoarding. So here it is, and isn't it odd that it is in a notebook? Pretty piece of painted paper, pen, some gelato again. Oh my! This must have been my blue day. This is another very, very busy and fun page, and another tag with a tie, and a piece of vellum with a word on it, with collage, with stenciling over, blue pen, some of the stars here. So I'm starting to evolve into more thought in the pieces and planning in the pieces, but that's, whoops. And then we have this, and I have a single page, and here is paint, acrylic paint as a background, 2 pieces of collage, and feeling spring, yellow, and here it certainly is. I love lemons. I love to eat lemon. Anything with lemon flavoring, I'm there. So, here again, using the purple to play up this purple flower in this little bit, and this was a piece of my very early gel printing. Now, I don't remember this one. Yes, my new stamps, Inka Dinka Do stamps. I still treasure these. I have them and I use them and I still continually use them. They are just wonderful. In fact, I saw some more of them just this week in, not exactly these, but very similar, in Tuesday Morning, which is where I got all of them. Well, back to this color again. A lot of stencils, but here I'm adding some mark making. Another color theme, gelato. I decided at the beginning of this, as you will notice, not to date these because I just guess I did not want to paint myself into a dated corner. Oh my. Oh my. Magenta and fuchsias and teal and a touch of black. Absolutely cannot miss on that combination. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8 pieces. Quite a change from the beginning. Oh my. Purple. Seriously purple. Now, until I started mixed media, there were 2 colors that I really kind of stayed away from, even in my almost 40 years of needlepoint, was orange and purples. They were never high on my list. Well, as you can see, things have changed. This probably page will call the evolution of Carol. Starting with some new, oh, I'd forgotten that I'd done that. This is cut through. My. Pretty heavy piece. This was a piece of my very early learning to do mixed media paper. And here is a flip. It looks very, that flip works so well with this page. And let's see what's over here. Oh my. Oh, all of these colors to work with this center motif, a second cut page. I do like to cut through and see what's underneath. I have no idea why, but I really enjoy doing it. Well, this page, I think, might be taking over from my black and white page. Oh my, yes. Now I remember doing this one. And this page, this flip out works so well with the colors here. And the complete background of the flip all the way through, here to there to the background. A large piece of and the flip. And I obviously used Scotch tape because I didn't want it to speak for itself too much. I just wanted it to be there to drag the eye over, and it's my, I didn't remember that. I'm glad I'm doing this. Oh, yes. This fall, I'm starting to see the influence of my falling in love with junk journaling. If I didn't know any better, I'd think that was a belly band. because it is over the top of this piece. And some of that very bright washi. And some dollar store leaves. I can feel some more, and here they are. Oh yes. Yes. This was just a few months ago. Starting to lean towards thinking going in the transition period between autumn, fall, and into reds. Lots of mixed stenciling on this page. Oh yes, here's another piece of my watercolor on watercolor paper, so I guess that's why I added washi. And these girls that you've seen throughout were I sent for them from Christy Sobolewski on her who does a lovely, gorgeous work on YouTube, and I've had these for quite a while. And sometimes these girls just pop up. Here are more of these Inkadinkado stamps. Yes, easing into the reds of Christmas. Some of my much-loved flock to paper. And if I stop and think about it, and my very favorite pieces of tissue, and a hoarded piece of collage. I'm so willing in this journal to use favorite things. I didn't realize that until I've gone through it now. Coming into Christmas. And my last one that I just did, I'm showing a little bit of my junk journaling influence here, but I thought I would end this journal with a little bit of a Christmas theme. So I worked on that earlier, and I decided that it would be kind of a fitting end to this this wonderful year's work. The evolution from here through, going back through time, quite a few. Loving it, but now that I've seen it in comparison, I have quite a few loves in this book. And way back to the beginning. So, I will be taking a few minutes to share many of the things, the journals and projects that I have worked on this year. And if you have enjoyed this page turn, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share with a friend, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. More page turns coming soon. Bye now.